I've been writing songs with Bernie for 56 years. Never when we started out did we ever think that one day this might be bestowed upon us. It's a huge honor, probably the biggest honor we've ever been given as a songwriting partnership.
The fact to put us in the same sentence as George and Ira Gershwin, walking in the same path as those legendary writers and all of the other great American songbook writers, that in itself is an incredible compliment.
You know, we're still writing, we still have the same enthusiasm, and so life doesn't get better than this for us.
That's the Library of Congress announcement that songwriting duo Elton John and Bernie Taupin would be the 2024 Gershwin Prize recipients. And at the end there, you saw a glimpse of the star-studded lineup who gathered right here in D.C. last night for a tribute concert. And right there on the red carpet with all of those stars were our own star, Steve Shinevy, and he's here now to tell us more about the highlights. I've so enjoyed everything you've shared.
It's just an amazing event here in Washington, D.C. In D.C., we know how to put on some great events, right? And every time you get that star power come in, it's very special. This one, I think, was special in a different way because you had musicians honoring musicians. And when you talk about some of the folks who performed last night, and we're talking everybody from Metallica to Maren Morris to Brandi Carlile to Garth Brooks. I mean, so many people that were there putting on the show. Billy Porter hosted the event. He also performed in the event. This is some of the video from the red carpet last night before the festivities. And you saw Elton John and his partner there. He had his writing partner and his life partner with him last night. There's Metallica. Annie Lennox was there as well. She performed. Some of these people did multiple performances. And I asked, how do you get this great group of musicians together to do this? And the great librarian at the Library of Congress, Dr. Carla Hayden, said this was all Elton. He chose who he wanted to be there. Some people he had worked with in the past, some people he just appreciated their music. And it was just a great collaboration of folks coming together. Here's what some of them had to say about what Elton means to them.
There's no greater honor than one of your favorite songwriters saying that they love a song that you wrote.
I actually don't know his secret sauce. I don't know how he does it. And that he has huge, huge energy.
We can't just be famous and travel all over the world. You have to do something to give back, and I think Sir Elton John is a perfect example of that. He's giving back to me as an artist, giving me space in his enormous platform, but also using his fame and his notoriety to help other people.
He's my greatest hero of all time, and Bernie Taupin, and it's really beautiful to see them receive the highest honor in songwriting.
All right, some of the folks you just saw absolutely crushed the performances last night. Brandi Carlile, man, what a show she puts on. So it was a lot of fun. So here's what I want you to see right now. As you take a look at it, these are the guys in Metallica right here, literally playing air guitar to Elton John as the great Elton John is performing. And you can see there's Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield, the guitarist from Metallica, just like us in the crowd, playing air guitar along. That's what I loved about the show so much, Marissa, is that you had that respect, like you just heard from all the musicians there say. They respect talent, right? Talent respects talent, and you get that. And listen, Elton John has performed with everybody from Metallica and the folks you saw last night to Kanye, right? Yeah. I mean, he just like crosses all genres, and they all appreciate each other.
Yeah, all genres, all generations. And so that's why so many other iconic artists had to be there to honor him. It was a great exchange.
Without a doubt. Now, we have an iconic member of our Fox 5 family as well, our chief meteorologist, Tucker Barnes. And Tucker somehow is like 6 degrees of Tucker. He's connected to everyone, including Metallica. You probably did not know this. He had mentioned it before. I didn't know if I believed it or not. So I had to go straight to the source and find out if a member of Metallica actually does know our very own Tucker Barnes.
Hey, Tucker, shout out to you. Much respect, and much respect to Griff, the best furniture maker on the planet.
Tuck, you want to explain yourself? What's the connection?
Wow. Yeah, we used to rock and roll a little bit. No, this is a great story. This is a really, really wonderful story. My stepfather, who passed away a few years ago, bless him, it was a woodworker and made kind of one-of-a-kind piece of furniture, and he struck up a friendship with Robert over the years. Robert bought some furniture from him, and they were sort of loose friends. So I met him one time, and he signed a Metallica jersey for me and gave me tickets to a concert and that kind of thing. So that's my association. It's very loose.
It's fine. And here's the best part. So this is Robert Trujillo we're talking about. He's the bass player from Metallica. And when I asked, Robert, if I said, listen, you got this connection with Tucker and Griff. I mean, he lit up. Yes. He remembered the great handiwork that your stepfather had done for him over the years.
Perhaps he still has some of the furniture in his house. Yeah, he kind of did one-of-a-kind pieces, and I think he took a liking to it. So, yeah.
But the bottom line is, Marissa, this guy knows everything.
I was about to say, how could I get in that club where you're one of the
How do
biggest
I
red
get into the
carpets.
red carpet club where I get invited to talk to these people, Steve, huh?
Well, that means next time when
Yeah.
you cover, if you cover red carpet, ask about Steve Shinnaby and Marissa Mitchell and see what you can come
Yeah,
up
I
with.
will. I'll see
Yeah.
if that takes us anywhere.
Shortest interview in the history of TV.
You got it.
But nonetheless, a fantastic night. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for the Library of Congress for including us here at Fox 5 so that we could share all the special things that they do.
Yeah, you did an amazing job, Steve.
Thank you, my friend.
To be expected, but it was great coverage for sure. And just a reminder, you can catch the full tribute concert to Gershwin Prize winners Elton John and Bernie Taupin on April 8th on PBS. What a treat. Annie Mae.